Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
There you go. The clues are starting to unravel. Let's take
Come
a look
on,
at this
mister.
place.
I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Hang on, dude. I'm gonna search around first. Sparkling River Estates, mobile home, boat, space, and rentals. Mr. Randolph. Oh, so I'm assuming that's the guy. There's the Hummer truck. Somebody lives here, probably Mr. Randall. Barry's following me for some reason, I don't know why. The guy's just staring at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? Looking around. Knocking stuff over. Just like to explore, you know. Look, it's the same box from my house. Please do not recycle. Look at those sunflowers.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. You miss all the cool details if you just walk past all this. I love looking at the details.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I mean, look at it. I don't think anybody's running this place. Gas cans everywhere.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
Oh, we will. Explore a little bit, you know? I'm trying to find my wife. What if she's back here somewhere? You don't know. Just a second, sir. I'm still looking around. Looking for my wife. Beat up car. Nothing. Nothing, Barry. Nothing. There ain't nothing here. Proceed. Oh, what's over here? Someone's breaking some wood over there in the forest. You always gotta look around, man. Remedy loves hiding little secret Easter eggs and fun stuff everywhere. Always gotta look around. Oh, thermos right there. That dog's not too happy to see me.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Don't question it, just a giant boat crashed right there. Got the thermos. Sounds like somebody's vacuuming inside that house. The black stuff's everywhere, the dark presence. Randy's dogs. Dogs. Hot dog. Chili dog. Corn dog. Taco dog. Ew. Famous dog. Big dog. Monster dog. Belly buster. Trailer trash dog. Special plates. Granny's clams. Clam chowder. Sparkling river special. I can't say that word. Chicken parmesan. Cauldron Lake deep fry plate. Wow. Zany fried chicken. Rabbit food. What the hell? Salad. Salad Wiccan chicken. Small side salad. Extra dressings. Open times Monday through Thursday. Interesting. Out of all this, the funny thing is I see Big Dog up there. I remember when, years ago, I was buying food at a grocery store, and I was checking out, and this cashier old lady, she was like a hillbilly, she was just like, roll like a big dog! And I was like, roll like a big dog? What? Roll like a big dog! And I was like, I don't know what that means, lady. And she kept saying it over and over like I knew what it meant. Roll over like a big dog! And I was like, okay, whatever that means. Roll over like a big dog! So she must have had those big dogs.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Interesting. That made sense because we found that tree with the TZ loves BJ. So Thomas Zane and Barbara Jagger were lovers, and Cynthia Weaver is the old lady with the lights who's scared of lights or the darkness. So they have history, these three. What does it all mean? And we cannot find out who the hell Thomas Zane is because he doesn't exist. And apparently Barbara Jagger is some sort of urban legend. Scare people in the woods. Interesting. I have to watch this veteran limp his way to the next area. Check what's in here. Just beat him to it. The hell is that? Oh, this guy's slow.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, pal. Alright, let's do this, Barry. Ooh, I like those butterflies.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Whoa. So now we know that Barbara Jagger is pushing Alan Wake to keep writing. Look, there's that mascot again. This is Rose's bedroom, I'm assuming. It's gotta be Rose's bedroom, yeah. Obviously. Look at that, man. She's fanboying over him real hard. She's got pictures when he was younger. That's hilarious. She's got his book. She's got it all. She's got all his books, actually. Look at that. She got all his Alex Casey / Max Payne books. It's pretty funny.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
A whole day passed, damn. Cooking with corn, 72 tasty recipes. God damn. She works at a diner, she can't afford anything but corn.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Okay.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Uh-oh, so the Mr. Randolph, property manager, called the cops on Wake and Barry. Interesting. Okay, oh.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah, I had a, argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure that you will walk away? Why'd you love this
So, that person talking to the radio host was the jail guy in the cell that was drunk the night before. So apparently he got into a fight with his best buddy, and now that he's sobered up and went back to his house, he's like freaking out because he can't find his friend, and he's not liking the night air. And the radio host agrees something weird is going on in the night. So it seems like the town is starting to notice, little by little, that the town, or this whole area, is having some weird things happen. I mean, look at this freaking boat. No one's gonna question that. Anyways, let's keep going. Gotta get to the car. Oh shit, there's Randolph.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
He did not give a damn. He started
I
shooting.
hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy on us.
Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away!
The jig is up. They're starting to think that Alan is just a murderer, killed his wife. Now they're starting to think that he killed Rose. It's over now for him.
Stop running! There he goes! Okay, Ben. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
They shoot me?
Where is he? Whoa! There he goes! Stop!
Oh.
Where'd he go? Away! Keep an eye out! He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Okay, this page is like extremely important and like pretty much like, let's break it down. For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin. So the darkness is hiding behind this old lady Barbara Jagger for years. In the dark place, what is the dark place? We don't know what the hell that is. That was its home and prison. So now we know that this darkness has been imprisoned, this so-called dark place, for years, and has been masquerading as Barbara Jagger. It was hungry in pain, and in pain. It dreamed of the nights of glory when the poet's writing had called from the depths and given a brief, terrible taste of power. So basically, it craved the poet's writing. It gave it power. This darkness got power from the poet's writing. And then saying, oh, and Alan's not a poet. We know that Thomas Zane's a poet, so and apparently he doesn't exist because nobody seems to know who the hell is he, even though he's got books. So it craves the power of the poet's writing, and then says the rock stars had stirred it up from the deep sleep. The poet had sunk it back to the end. So there were some rock stars that woke it up, and then a poet, maybe Zane, put it to sleep and sunk it down. Then it says, when it sensed the writer, which is, we know Alan's the writer, on the ferry, which the ferry was, how he's getting into town, it opened its eyes. So the darkness awoken when Alan came to Bright Falls. That's what we're assuming is happening. We don't know what else put together, so let's keep going. Whoa. The whole tree just went down.
This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
So now Sheriff...
The suspect was last sighted running along the gorge that leads westward from the trailer park. All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
So now we know that Sheriff Sarah Breaker is pissed at Agent FBI Nightingale because he was shooting at Alan Wake, which is true. Like, what the fuck? He's gonna shoot at the guy. But then again, I guess he's a no questions asked, shoot first person. That manuscript. This side's locked. We're jumping.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Interesting. So it's a dead end. The tree fell over. It's trying to stop me from going that way. So we're going this way instead. That way's blocked off as well. Guess we're going up. It's a flare.
Search the area.
They're still looking for me.
Stay sharp. This way. Over here. Hey, who's there? What is that? Oh no!
Oh! The Dark Presence says, check out those cops looking for me.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
And you can see down there is the trailer park where I came from. Yeah, cops are getting screwed right now. Got no flashlight, no guns. Oh, I broke. That's not good.
Sheriff Breakers, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket.
Over. He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
So Nightingale's blaming all this on Alan, and Sheriff Breaker is like, wait a minute, let's rethink this. But facts are facts, cops are dying.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Bird's got it. Damn. Birds actually were on my side that time. There's the trailer park down there. Helicopter's burning up over there. There's something off in the distance behind the helicopter. Okay.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that.
James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean.
Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over.
Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them.
Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
So now we know that Mulligan and Gordon, the two cops that work under Sarah, found Barry and Rose, and they're also kind of hinting the fact that Agent Nightingale is kind of drunk because he's like acting like Barry, who's all loopy as well. Maybe that's why he shot at Alan no hesitation. Possibly. Could be. It's on this side.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
There's that tower that we're always seeing. And there's the radio station. I want to say that light over there where the helicopter is the gas station, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. Maybe we'll find out later. I forgot. Played this game quite a few times, the original and the remastered, but I forget sometimes. But I played them every couple of years ago.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
That's right, 'cause he's gotta go get Alice from the coal mine now. And Maine is that old man that he met on the ferry who's on the radio all the time, radio host.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Okay. Apartments right here. Power's going through now.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
They probably got on the line. There it goes. Okay, I guess we're out of here now. Finally, a flashlight. All hope is not lost. So clearly the darkness is trying to stop Alan Wake.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
She's losing a lot of cops left and right. She's not having a good day, Sarah Breaker. you a gun. More flashbangs. Where's the gun at?
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
No more of this. Oh, he didn't die? Jeez.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
There you go. She was being manipulated and taunted and told she would get Alan Wake if she did what this dark presence Barbara Jagger said so. But, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. This way. Trust no one in the dark. Sounds about right. Got some flares. Nice. Walk in the light. Okay. Still don't have a gun though. So, you know, that's not cool. Gotta get a gun. Whew. Cop car saved me. There's the radio station. Home at last. Freedom. Oh shit. Woo! What's happening? Is there something over here? No. Okay, let's get the heck out of here.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
How can I be sure?
Yeah, thanks for wasting our time. Tell you what, man, Pat Maine, he knows how to rock. That's a great taste of music. Take that. What's it say? 97.6 FM KBFM Bright Falls Radio. Early bird. Start your day right. 7 to 10 a.m. And then the Night Owl, the voice of Pat Maine, all night, every night. There you go. Pretty cool, man. That's a cool job to have. Radio host at night. Probably the best job ever. When do you need to know the weather there is only one man you can turn to? Jim Figamore. Report every morning on... Okay, Figamore is the other radio host. There's the Night Owl. Alma Beer, man, it's so cool to see Alma Beer. I never noticed it in this game before. Alma Beer's in the second game, it's heavily influenced. So is Coffee World. Early bird, start your day right, 7 to 10. Locked, can't go in there.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
I don't know about that.
It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk, so let me give you a little background while he prepares himself. You've all heard the name, of course. Alan Wake is the author of a very successful series of Alex Casey crime novels. He's changed gears, though. He's now working on a horror story.
How does he know that?
Now, you probably know that Mr. Wake is a somewhat controversial figure. Had a few ugly encounters with the paparazzi in recent years, although, speaking for myself, it's hard to blame him for that. Regular listeners will remember that I met him on the ferry last week. He's avoided the spotlight pretty well, but here he is, taking some time out of his vacation to talk to us.
How can I be sure you will walk away? Why'd you love deception?
See, if you would have walked straight in there, you would have missed that little background dialogue. It's always like, that's why I always try to like stay back, listen to what they say, because they add extra dialogue I've never heard before.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Huh. Alright. I still have a gun. Water tower over there. A big bridge. Train, actually. That train.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Yeah, this guy's got a trigger problem. He's going crazy trying to shoot everybody just to get to Wake. It's like, what's his deal? Oh no. Oh! That hit. Truck right here has got some goodies for me. Oh, gun! Finally! Ah! Back off. They won't come frequent in the light. They're still out there. Okay. There's one right there. Straight up, man, Alan Wake's gotta have some stamina. He's just going hiking. Probably the most exercise he's had his entire life. That water tower's down there now. Just going up and up and up and up. Trying to get up there. Where is it? Is it somewhere? There's supposed to be a thermos up here somewhere. Did I pass it? Or is it higher up? I think it's higher up. Look, down there's the radio station. I came from over there. That direction over there was where the trailer park was. And the radio station is down there. I think the game wants me to go somewhere over there past that water tower. But right now we're taking a side tour.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
This is the drunk dude from the cell. Danny stepped out, stumbled back onto something else, something alien, a monster. Walter tried to kill it. So the two friends were hanging out, trying to talk it through, and then the darkness happened. So it's like telling us that the darkness is slowly taking over the town or area, consuming people, twisting them. I think I missed a coffee mug somewhere down there. Forever. It's over there. Yeah, I can see it. It's over there. Oops. That was the tower we just came from. There's the radio station down there. Oh, they want us to go over there. On that water thing. So that's where we're gonna go. Like I said, this game is semi-open world. Oh, let's try to slide down without dying. Down faster. If I can make it to the truck, I'll have some help. Oh. Whoa! Okay. Just gonna heal here first. Let's make it to the next area. Let's climb that whole freaking mountain. That's crazy. Hello.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Seriously, like, who's leaving all these weapon caches everywhere? Rifles, light, and power. That's where it's coming from. The darkness controls the taken. Turn the light on too. Go. Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible shot. Come on. There we go. Got the cans. Lights are on. Oh, that light turned off. Oh, they're fucking with me. There we go. Oh, shotgun, hell yeah. Oh! Did I get everybody? I think so. Is that a cell phone? What the hell is that sound? I heard a cell phone. Who knows what that was? I gotta get over there though. That's where they want me to go. In the light, you can hurt them. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's keep going.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Okay. I gotta deal with a goddamn bulldozer. Just great. I keep thinking that sound is a cell phone, but it's just part of the song. The atmosphere of the song. Thermos right here. Woods are starting to sound real creepy right now. I don't like that. Not sure if it's gonna pass. Maybe I should just keep going.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Interesting. Federal business, as usual. Oh, where's the train? Let's get right on the train and get the hell out of here. Oh.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Called him. That's where we gotta go. Oh, yellow paint. Telling us to go this way instead. Let's get this manuscript first.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
A pipe wrenched itself at Alan. What does that mean? We'll see. There's the radio station over there. There's the tower that I climbed all the way to the top to get that thermos and manuscript page. Now we're about to head to that area, so... Little detour right here. See what's in this weapon cache. Yes, 2 arrows. The heavy, creepy breathing. There it is. I'm full on battery. Full on ammo now, too. Who the hell wants to live out here in the middle of nowhere? It's creepy as hell. Oh, shit. Guess I need that battery now and that ammo. Go. Nothing else here. Keep going.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
This is so sketch. Does it say follow? Just follow. Yeah, this is real sketch. Oh, I remember this part of the I hate this part of the game. Oh my gosh. This is where the game gets somewhat annoying. There's gonna be sections like this that get really annoying.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the hell?
Oh! Dang it. Yeah, basically you guys are like... Whoa. Something else hit me. Shit. Radio station's up there. That darkness starts attacking you with objects. It gets super annoying to deal with. Okay.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Interesting. So Alan just screwed somebody over. Let's see who it is. Okay, I think that's we go up that ladder, right? Because otherwise blocked. Yeah. Okay, we're making it to this area now.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Hey, there's a... Oh yeah, hell yeah. So now I got the heavy-duty flashlight, so it's gonna be stronger. More power. And I got revolver, ammo, and more batteries. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, once you get the heavy-duty flashlight, oh man. You could really hurt these things. Or slow them down, you know? Okay. get this coffee mug real quick. Thermos. Something just broke over there. I don't know what that was. MP 741207. Maybe that means something to somebody. I don't know. Full. Here we go.
Did you call 911?
Oh! Okay. Everybody's taken care of on this side. Say in light you can hurt them. Is that you breathing again? Okay. Hopefully this TV saves. Not to restart it. Let's find out. It's working
the
nice.
Facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling. Be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
1,000 of his young are inside him now. They're about to hatch. Pretty messed up. Overlooking that river over there, or is that a lake? I don't know what that is.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh shit. Hell hit me. Oh. There's the bulldozer. Oh shit. This thing's stuck. It couldn't do crap to me that time. Nightmare difficulty, it's pretty annoying, but that was funny. I would have played a Nightmare, but I have to beat the regular mode first. It's my first time playing it on the PC, so I figured, you know, might as well just like play it the normal way. Record this the normal way, you know. Okay. Think we're good here on that. Let's look around some more, see if there's anything else here that we need. Already got that. I think we might be good here. Thermos right here. Who plants little baby trees inside here? They're gonna have to take this thing down.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Take a real quick break. 1 second. Okay, we're back from the break. Let's keep going. So it's daytime now, and he's trying to get to the coal mine. And let's get in this car right here that he stole from whoever was giving him those torches and lights and supplies.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Wait a minute. I want to see the sign real quick. Rifles. Can't really see the sign that great on this image. Oh well, I tried. Coal Mine Museum, right down the road. Let's see what's over here first.
Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Damn. I almost drove off that thing too. Let's go back. Truck right there. Construction ahead, I guess. Oh yeah, there's a thermos over here. Gotta grab real quick. How cool is this, man? It's probably the coolest view ever. Just sit right here and chill. Look at that view, man. Terrifying and cool at the same time. Wow. Oh, yes, that's why.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Nobody cares about me. Ain't even got a friend. Baby's gone and left me. When will my troubles end? Black night is falling. Oh, I hate to be alone.
Great
Keep
song.
crying for my baby. But now another day is gone. I've got no one to talk with, to tell my troubles to. Don't even know I'm living since I lost you. Black night is falling. Oh, I hate to be alone. I keep crying for my baby. Another day is gone.
Better steal this truck so they don't catch on to where I'm going. Gotta keep taking trucks to, like, you know, throw the cops off the trail. Alright. Let's keep going. I'll just park it right here. Let's go up here. This view, man. Crazy view. That's a sawmill down there. Or a coal mine, whatever the hell.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past. But I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Interesting. Interesting. Now let's get down there. Oh, shit! Didn't take the stairs that time. Let's take another card. Keep leaving the cops off our trail. It's funny how all these cars have their keys inside of them. Yeah, for this one you gotta go upward. So sketch, man. This whole thing could come down in a second. Go?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Okay, so now we know guy's named Mott. The dude on the ferry that kidnapped Alice. He's working for somebody else. He's got a boss over him. Let's find out where this goes. Okay. Where's the car at? Yeah. Oops. Oops. Oh shit. Oh shit. Careful. Bright Falls Coal Mine, Washington Mining Corp. Visitor parking over here. Alright.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Alright. Thermos over here. And, oh yeah. While there were some early residents in the area, true genesis, the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Polish, Italians, Finnish, Swedish, among others, worked the mines. Okay, that makes sense why there's so much Finnish culture in this town. They came over as immigrants to work on the coal mines. And they founded the town. Pretty cool. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich, but hard to get at. The volcanic activity in the area made mine shafts particularly dangerous. Well, that's right. The volcanic shit was destroying everything. Look at all their tools. Insane. Bright Falls Coal Mine Museum. Oh, there's a manuscript page right here.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
That Pat Main's onto that Nightingale. The guy is pretty crazy. Just shooting his way through everything. In 1970, volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around the Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Well, god darn, that's messed up for those guys. Okay. Museum entrance. Where's it? That's it. There it is.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind, ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back, or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You wanna see your wife alive? Cause if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Alex had enough of this bullshit. Oh shit.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Dark presence ain't playing around. Coffee mug. Batteries.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
There you go. So Thomas Zane became obsessed with his love for Barbara Jagger, and he inspired her to keep writing better than ever before. And we have to find out what happened. And yeah, let's keep going. real. I'm hurt for real. Oh my goodness. What's over here? Nothing? Nothing. There we go. Gotta be real careful with these objects now, because they will kill you.
What the hell?
The hell is that?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
There we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go. Oh shit. Why is this truck still going? This guy won't die. There we go. Real creepy ass place. No? Things are looking better now. More batteries right there. Okay, looks about it. Let's keep going. Woo! So far, so good. Trust no one in the dark. Guess they want us to go up and climb. Follow. Alright. Get this old coffee thermos. The couch is glowing red. What's up with that? Magic couch or some shit. Your footsteps sound so creepy.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
It merely touched him. Really touched Alan Wake? For what reason? Weird. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's get the hell out of this place. Oh shit. Oh, the tree decided to stop. There we go. Got the gate open. Oh, great.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah, someone's helping him. For sure. Whoa. Jeez. You really want me to stop?
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
The hell kind of manuscript is he reading? Maybe he thinks all his pages are for murder. Maybe they are. Gotta keep going to see. Thermos up there. See it from a mile away. It's over here, nothing. Oh. That's where I came from. Oh, yellow. Some mine shaft. Oh, I wasn't trying to use that. Okay. Get this thermos right here. Whoa. Oh! I got it! Almost fell down. Ooh! Oh! Jeez, the jumping in this game is terrible. Okay, what's next?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch the shotgun for the rifle. I don't know. I like the rifle. Coffee thermos. Someone was sleeping here. Oh shit! Ow! Jeez, oh my gosh. Where'd they put me? Sounds like the first, like, legit death.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
That was like the first like legit death where I could have stopped it, but I didn't. I kept trying to go for the flashbangs, but I was grabbing the flares. Or pulling out the flare instead of using the flashbang. There. Oh, what? Here we go. Take a breather right here, get some energy, some health.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Who knows? It's a graveyard.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Ah. The graveyard for all the miners. Pretty sure. Nice, got some light going here. That's what we need, is some light to light the way. What's over here?
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
How do I get in there? Guess I can't get in there. Wake and Casey. Alan Wake? Max Payne? What does this mean?
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block, something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Remember, Alex Casey is Max Payne. They had to switch the name. So you're saying it was easier to write Max Payne than it is to be himself? Because with Max Payne, he could deal with Max Payne's trauma and emotions, but he couldn't deal with the real life emotions that he has. This is a sketch. It just came from down here. One fall is all it takes. Great Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Great Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements in Bright Falls Mining Company, built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners face on a daily basis. Most of these men who lost their lives over the years were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remain. Great Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1907. Okay, there you go. There's a little history of this little town. Boy, is it a small town, dude. Damn. And it's got batteries, apparently, here. Oh, there's a manuscript page here, but I guess it's not in this one. It's in the Nightmare difficulty. I can't get all the manuscript pages. There's like a few that I can't grab until I play Nightmare mode. Oh, here it is. Thermos. More batteries. Everything else looks right. Let's keep going. So I just gotta hide behind a pillar. It's great. This won't hit you hide behind a pillar. But you gotta keep your eye on all of them. Whoa! Well, that's got it. Oh, another one. Pillar's your best friend. Just hide right behind the pillar. Oh, careful. You don't want to fall on this one. Seriously. Don't hit me. Okay, I think we're safe now. Maybe. Safe haven. That's what it feels like sometimes with these. Get this thermos over here. Got some keys.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Okay, so Alan Wake is writing the story in the cabin, and he went back to that shoebox downstairs in the cabin, and he started picking up on all the things that Thomas Zane was writing, which was like how Barbara Jagger was scared of water, and how there was some sort of Lovecraftian monsters going on in the lake. And he took all those ideas and started putting them into his own story in the cabin. So what you're watching on TV is that week that went missing. He went missing for that whole week. You're watching that. And he's like losing his mind there for that whole week in that cabin. Allegedly, because everybody else is convinced that cabin never existed there or hasn't been there in decades. It went under when the volcano came, so... You know, who's telling the truth here? Okay. This room is very well lit up by this one single lamp. Okay. Creepy old town, man. Someone was actually staying here because that lamp is there. It's like they don't explain stuff like that, but I think it's interesting. Oh. Dark presence is just tearing down trees like it's paper. Now we're going up now. Now we're going up. Arrows.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Hurry up, but gotta take a detour first. Ah, here it is. Okay, we're all stacked up. Look at that heavy breathing, man. It's creepy as hell. Let's keep going.
Birds.
Ah! Terrifying. Ah! What a jump. Oh no! I fell! Damn! Oh man. Jumping in this game is hard. Try it again.
Birds.
Let's go. Oh! Oh, okay, that's how I made it. Danger! Tell me about it. Say danger, something, something. Whoa. I'm going back now. We're down here. Tell you what, Alan Wake's got some guts to be going down in abandoned mines and shit. Middle of the night, just a flashlight. Not knowing if you'll make it back out alive, if you'll be trapped down here forever. Whoa. Hear that? What does it say? Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. You can hear her, she's calling you. Where do I go?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Manuscript page.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Those are those big burly dudes that always fight in the woods. Darkness took them to. Okay. Those are the waters near Cauldron Lake, so we're pretty near Cauldron Lake. Perhaps that's why we're hearing Alice talk. Remember, the waters flooded the caves, the mining caves, with the volcano, so... Looks like he's getting close to her. We just gotta keep going a little further. Can't get lost in here. I think it's this way. Yeah, this way. Supplies!
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
So he's at that hotel they said that's pretty run down near the town of Bright Falls, and he's just pissed and he wants to get Alan Wake. Ow! No. This way is the way, I guess. Ah, coffee thermos. I remember that old coffee thermoses sitting there all those years. Yeah, I came from here, right? Yeah, I came from here. Just checking, because I already feel like I got lost. Came from here. This way must be blocked off. Yep. So here's the way we're going, this way then.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Okay. All right. Wait. Oh. Okay. Oh shit, almost fell. There we go. Woo, look how high we are. Go upward, I think, for manuscript page. I think it's up here. Yeah, here it is. Wow. That is a crazy view.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Tor. His hammer. Mjolnir. The Cauldron Lake Lounge. Tor Anderson. Okay. Let's keep going. Easy does it. To think that Alex doing all this in dress shoes. Crazy, man. Okay, so I gotta get over there. Over there. Let's go that way. Yours. There we go. Go.
Well, great. Another cable car. Just great.
That's gonna suck. Down there is probably, I don't know, something. Gas station? Something. Well, sketch. Whoa. I always forget about that part. Fucking giant piece of train just almost fell on my head. Man, this is where the bottle is. Cans. No. That tram is broken. Ain't gonna be used for a while. Seems like everywhere Alan Wake goes, he destroys things. Ow! For never being able to fire a gun before, Alan looks pretty good. Shooting now. It's getting better. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even the underground activity was completely mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. But the mine did collapse, which did kill people, so that's a different story. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in Bright Falls area, as well as a center figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for area residents. Somewhere down there, over there somewhere, I don't know where the hell it's at. Somewhere, it's somewhere here. We're getting closer to it. Where's that thermostat though? Isn't there a thermostat over here somewhere? I could have swore there was a thermostat here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's up ahead. Oh, this is sketch, man. Yeah, this is super sketch. Oh, there it is over there. Right there, saw it. Okay, so walk this very slowly. Ow! Ow! Oh my gosh! Almost died. Freaking jerks. There's the thermist. Okay, so now... Oh, there's a weapon cache up ahead. Let's follow the arrows. Here it is. Okay. Let's keep going. Bridge got cut off, which still wraps around over here. Manuscript page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Okay, this makes total sense here. Because there it is, Mott, this kidnapper guy. He's going to Stucky's rental cabins to check if they've been there, and they're not. He's like, where the hell are they? And then he finds their car parked at the road by Cauldron Lake, but there is no lake, there is no cabin there. It's just nothing. There's no island. There's nothing. It's just water. It's like, why is there a car parked here? And then he's like trying to figure that out, frustrated, and he doesn't want to tell the boss, because the boss might not be happy about it. So like, maybe it's true. There is no cabin there after all. So what's going on? So people say there's no cabin. Like Alan Wake and Alice are the only two people who swear they're in a cabin at Cauldron Lake. But everybody else is like, that doesn't exist. So what is he talking about? Very interesting. Okay, let's keep going. There's like nothing down there, man. You fall, you're done. You're over with. Oh yeah, we gotta go up here. Who builds a freaking brick house in the middle of nowhere? Like seriously. Like this is creepy. Imagine living on the side of a cliff between these giant mountains. Hell no. It's all old and beat down. Gotta get to the other side to get that thermos. This is crazy. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Tom. I miss you, Tom. CW and TZ. Ah, Thomas Zane and not Barbara Jagger. There's no BJ. It's CW. Who CW is? Well, we know who CW is. It's Cynthia Weaver. You talk to me on TV. What? Tom. I miss you. Did you write this? Tom. So Cynthia Weaver is in love with Thomas Zane. And Thomas Zane is madly in love with Barbara Jagger. Good old shotgun ammo in an abandoned building. Oh shit. What's happening? I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. This is creepy, man. Who comes over here? People come here to get high. Middle of nowhere. The whole third floor is gone. Or second floor. Crazy. Whoa. Oh shit. Trying to ambush me? Oh shit, another one. Jump! Ah! Okay.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
It had to be a boat. It had to be. Look, there's the building up there above the lake.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have...
with a drunk midwife. Who's that yonder all in flames, dragging behind him a sack of chains? Who's that yonder all in flames? Well, up jumped the devil and he staked his claim. we crept. Deserts of